Alright everybody, this is the Herm once again, showing you a video of my 120 filtration system. As you can see with the tank, it's doing fine. Sorry about the glare, but there is always a glare that I cannot get rid of. But as you can see, the fishes are doing great, they're doing fine. No new changes. And let's get down to the filtration. Okay. Now, there is my sump system, as you can see, and basically what it does is it goes into the overflow box, drops down to two hose lines into what you see is the top tray to the sump, which is ChemiPure, which is nitrate remover pad with a carbon bag. Now this actually just flows right on top of that, trickles down onto some bio balls that you can see there, and goes down to the bottom chamber of the sump, which then flows into the return area. But before it actually returns back into the main tank, it's going through more filtration. As you can see, there's my protein skimmer. It's a 125 Coral Life protein skimmer, and for the price it works great, man. I got this one for $100 brand new off the Craigslist. I got my 36 watt UV sterilizer, which actually is connected to the return pump, which then hoses itself into the UV and then goes back into the main display. I also have a Fluval 205, which encases another bag of ChemiPure Elite with a bag of carbon, and houses a little bit of biological as well. I also have these pumps here. As you can see, this pump right here, which is the hose lines, which actually go to my refugium. Okay, as you can see here, I have the lights. I have an LED light, and I have just some regular 50-50 watt lighting, you know, to help out with the growth of the chaeto here, which I have a lot of. There is a lot of chaeto. You can see that dead coral right there. There's 5-star polyps growing on it. I got a lot of crabs in here, copepods. You can see there's a lot of chaeto right there. It keeps growing. There's actually, chocolate star right there that I use to actually feed my harlequin. There's actually a couple dead mangroves. There's actually one still alive. The other one actually died a while back ago. I gotta take it out though. And I have some extra filtration into the refugium just to house a little bit more of the good stuff. And then it goes back. It actually flows back into the return area, and then it goes back into the main display. So, that is my filtration system. Okay. I also, as you can see here, there is the PC4 for my reef keeper, and that actually just controls the lighting and it controls the heating system for right now. Later I'm going to get the SL2s, but they're not out yet. I'm going to get the new and improved ones as soon as they come out, which should be sometime the end of this March or the beginning of April. But I am going to order two of them, one for this tank and one for my reef tank. And there's my reef keeper head unit up there, and basically that's about it. But if you want to check out the overflow boxes from behind, you can see I got my overflow boxes. I don't know if you can see them that well, but I got them right there, and I got filter pads that I change every once a week. I do a change. I do a 5% water change every week, which is about 5 gallons in this tank, just once a week. I add plenty of vitamins into the water. I also put these supplements as well, the Bionic. I know it's not a reef tank, but just because it's not a reef tank doesn't mean that they don't need the essentials. Still, these are ocean fish. They need the calcium, they need the magnesium, they need all the stuff that they have in their water. Just because it's a fish-only tank doesn't mean that they don't, you deprive them of the nutrients that they need. So basically that is my filtration right there. Other people can do it in many different ways, but this is my way. And oh yeah, I also forgot that I have my obviously needed chiller. Okay, not everybody recommends a chiller, but I have a chiller for these guys. You know, as you can see, the temperature is 77 degrees. I usually have it at, it's supposed to be at 78. My reef keeper says it's at a 78.1.2, but the chiller says it's at a 77. And yeah, so basically that's my filtration system. You know, supplements, I add vitamins like vitamin C, Zocon. You know, I put garlic in there, garlic extract. I also have you know, garlic enriched sheets of macroalgae that I put into the tank. I feed them twice a day. And that is my filtration system. And soon to come will be this tank, which I will update you guys, which is my reef tank. And I will give you a glimpse of it now, but soon I will talk a little bit more about it. And I have my new LEDs on it, and there's my reef keeper system. Alright guys, take it easy, and there is a glimpse of my reef.